In the art of bonsai, people often focus their attention on the tree itself, the twisting trunk, the carefully pruned branches, the delicate balance of leaves and empty space. However, an equally important element is sometimes overlooked: the container. In bonsai, the pot is not simply a holder for soil and roots. It is an essential part of the artwork, a silent partner that contributes to the beauty, meaning, and emotional impact of the entire composition. The relationship between the tree and the container demonstrates one of the deepest principles of bonsai philosophy: harmony. Nothing exists independently. Every detail matters, and every element contributes to the whole. To understand why the container is so important, one must first understand the nature of bonsai itself. Bonsai is not merely gardening or decoration. It is a living art form that combines horticulture, sculpture, philosophy, and aesthetics. The goal is not only to grow a miniature tree but also to create a scene that reflects nature, emotion, and time. Every curve of the trunk, every branch placement, and every exposed root is carefully designed to express balance and beauty. Because bonsai aims to create a complete artistic experience, the container naturally becomes part of that expression. The pot provides the visual foundation for the tree. Just as a painting needs an appropriate frame or a sculpture requires the right pedestal, a bonsai tree needs a container that enhances its character. A strong pine tree with rough bark may look best in a rugged, earthy pot with muted colors and heavy texture. In contrast, a flowering cherry bonsai may require a lighter, more elegant container with smooth lines and soft tones. The choice of container affects how viewers perceive the tree. A mismatched pot can weaken the overall impression, while a carefully selected one can elevate the composition into true art. Color is one of the most significant aspects of the container. Bonsai pots are usually designed in subtle shades because they should support rather than dominate the tree. Earth tones such as brown, gray, dark green, and cream are common because they harmonize naturally with wood, bark, and foliage. For evergreen trees, darker pots often create a feeling of strength and maturity. For flowering or fruit-bearing bonsai, lighter or glazed containers may highlight elegance and beauty. The relationship between the color of the tree and the pot creates emotional atmosphere. A harmonious combination brings peace and balance to the viewer, while poor color selection can create distraction and discomfort. The shape of the container is equally meaningful. Rectangular pots are often used for powerful trees because they suggest stability and masculinity. Oval and round pots create softer, more graceful impressions and are commonly paired with delicate or feminine trees. Deep containers may indicate strength and age, while shallow pots emphasize refinement and fragility. Even the edges and corners of the pot contribute to the emotional tone. Sharp angles can communicate strength and discipline, while curved lines express gentleness and natural flow. Size is another critical factor. The container must support the tree visually without overwhelming it. If the pot is too large, the tree may appear weak or insignificant. If the pot is too small, the composition may feel cramped and unstable. Bonsai artists spend years learning proportional relationships between tree height, trunk thickness, branch spread, and container dimensions. The ideal balance creates unity, where neither the tree nor the container dominates the other. Instead, they exist together in harmony. Texture also plays a subtle but important role. Rough textured containers complement trees with rugged bark and dramatic movement, reinforcing the feeling of age and endurance. Smooth and polished surfaces work well with elegant species that convey grace and calmness. Texture adds another layer of communication between the elements of the composition. Even though viewers may not consciously analyze texture, they still respond emotionally to it. Beyond aesthetics, the container also has symbolic meaning. In bonsai philosophy, nature is viewed as interconnected and balanced. The tree and the pot represent cooperation rather than competition. One supports the other, and together they create beauty. This reflects broader ideas found in Eastern philosophy, especially concepts influenced by Zen Buddhism and Taoism. These traditions emphasize harmony, simplicity, and the relationship between all things. Nothing is isolated. Everything exists within a larger system of connections. This idea can also be applied to human life. Just as the bonsai tree depends on its container, people are shaped by their environments, relationships, and experiences. A person cannot fully develop in isolation. Family, culture, education, and community all influence personal growth. The bonsai composition reminds us that beauty and strength often emerge from harmony between different elements rather than from individual perfection alone. The relationship between tree and container also teaches humility. In modern society, people often celebrate individual achievement and independence. However, bonsai demonstrates that even the most beautiful tree requires support. The container provides stability, nourishment, and balance. Without it, the tree cannot survive or express its full beauty. In the same way, human success often depends on unseen forms of support: teachers, friends, traditions, and opportunities. Bonsai quietly reminds us to appreciate these foundations. Another fascinating aspect is how the container changes the emotional interpretation of the tree. The same bonsai tree placed in different pots can create entirely different impressions. A dark rectangular pot may make a pine tree appear ancient and powerful, while a lighter oval pot may give it a more peaceful and poetic feeling. This shows how context shapes perception. In art, meaning is not created by one element alone but by the relationships between elements. The importance of the container also reflects the Japanese aesthetic principle of wabi-sabi, which appreciates imperfection, simplicity, and natural beauty. Many bonsai containers are intentionally understated. They do not seek attention through excessive decoration or bright colors. Instead, they quietly complement the tree. This restraint creates elegance and depth. It teaches that true beauty often lies in subtlety rather than extravagance. Furthermore, bonsai containers reveal the patience and discipline required in bonsai cultivation. Choosing the correct pot is not a quick decision. Artists may spend years searching for the perfect container for a single tree. Sometimes they even change containers as the tree develops and matures. A young tree may begin in a practical training pot before eventually being placed in a refined artistic container. This process reflects the evolving relationship between form, growth, and identity. The container also contributes to seasonal expression. Bonsai artists carefully consider how the pot interacts with seasonal changes in foliage, flowers, and fruit. During spring, a soft-colored pot may enhance delicate blossoms. In autumn, earthy tones may deepen the emotional richness of changing leaves. In winter, a simple dark container may emphasize the stark beauty of bare branches. Through these seasonal interactions, the pot becomes part of the living rhythm of nature. In exhibitions, judges and viewers evaluate the harmony between the tree and its container as part of the overall artistic quality. A technically excellent tree can lose impact if paired with an unsuitable pot. Conversely, a thoughtfully selected container can transform a simple bonsai into a memorable masterpiece. This demonstrates how attention to detail shapes artistic excellence. Ultimately, the statement "the container is part of the art" expresses a profound truth not only about bonsai but also about life itself. The world is built upon relationships and connections. Every object, person, and experience gains meaning through interaction with others. The bonsai tree and its container symbolize unity, cooperation, and balance. Together, they create something more beautiful than either could achieve alone. Through this perspective, bonsai becomes more than a hobby or decorative art. It becomes a meditation on existence. The container teaches us that support systems matter, context shapes identity, and harmony creates beauty. It reminds us to value not only the central subject but also the elements that quietly sustain and enhance it. In a society that often focuses only on what is most visible, bonsai invites us to appreciate the hidden relationships that make all beauty possible. Therefore, the bonsai container should never be seen as merely functional. It is an inseparable part of the composition, carrying aesthetic, philosophical, and emotional significance. Its color, shape, size, and texture work together with the tree to create unity and balance. The relationship between the two reflects a timeless principle: nothing exists in isolation. Every element contributes to the whole, and true beauty emerges from harmony among all parts.